This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer sends a letter to Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson to officially call for a special election to fill a vacant seat in the Michigan House of Representatives.
The vacancy comes after Representative Abdullah Hammoud was elected as the mayor of Dearborn.
The governor wants a special primary election to be held on March 1st and the general election to be held on May 3rd. In a statement, Governor Whitmer says it's important that everyone has a seat at the table, and a special election will ensure that Michiganders have a democratically elected representative working for their best interests in the state capitol. Now, this request may not get much pushback because within the same statement, Secretary Benson says her office is ready to work with local and county election officials to get this special election implemented.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, it's rather chilly this morning. Temperatures actually not far off from average this time of year, but factor in a breeze out of the southwest, and it is still feeling pretty cold. Here's a look at our Skyview Network, the Capitol Cam. Our temperature here in the low 20s. We are sitting at 21 degrees at the present time. As we head down to Jackson, we're sitting at 20 degrees, and down in Hillsdale, you still see a little bit of snow on the side of the roadways there. We're at 19 degrees. It's taking a little bit for us to recover from that snowfall we saw over the weekend. Again, values in the upper teens to low 20s this morning, pretty close to where we should be this time of year. But you add in that breeze that has been kicking up from time to time, and the current feels like temperature in Lansing is 11. It feels like 10 in Jackson, Charlotte, and Hillsdale, and just 7 degrees in Ionia. Satellite radar just shows partly cloudy skies. Will be transitioning to mostly cloudy by this afternoon. That's really the only weather we'll have to contend with today. It will otherwise be rather quiet. Wind picks up overnight tonight. That's ahead of a low pressure system that's expected to move off to our north here overnight tonight into tomorrow. There you see snow showers beginning to fire up. That low passes through during the day. A decent portion of this snow is more the lake effect variety, but notice some of those showers occasionally work their way over to the 127 corridor, and some of those could linger, especially along the I-94 corridor into Thursday morning. Now, the reason why we could see lake effect this far inland is because of the strong winds. We'll be seeing wind gusts early tomorrow morning in the 30 to 50 mile per hour range, and that continues through much of the day. So it's not hard to get that lake effect snow blown inland, and so we'll likely be seeing at least a few snow showers from that. As for forecasted amounts, the majority of the heavy snow is going to be off to our west, where they're anticipating perhaps upwards of 6 inches. Here in Lansing, for areas along and west of US 127, you have the best chance of seeing perhaps up to an inch of snowfall, and obviously more as you head into Ionia County and further westward. Still, that could be enough to produce some problems with those gusty winds and dropping temperatures, so keep that in mind. Winter weather advisory in effect for Montcalm, Ionia, and Barry counties. That runs from 4 a.m. tomorrow through 7 a.m. Thursday, and it's a winter storm warning for much of the Grand Rapids area for that lake effect. So if your commute does take you to Grand Rapids on a daily basis, you're going to want to keep in mind that the next few days not going to be very fun. Not only that, it's not going to be fun here either. Look at the forecasted wind chills for Wednesday afternoon. Below 0 across the board. It's going to be very chilly, and we hang on to these cool temperatures right on through the remainder of the week. For today, high temperature 34 degrees. It's slightly warmer than average, increasing clouds as we head through the day, and a breeze that continues to intensify through the afternoon and evening. 31 overnight tonight as we see mild and breezy conditions. Then the temperatures fall through the day tomorrow as soon as that cold front slides through. The morning going to feel much different than the afternoon. Your 6-day forecast shows that chance of snow showers both tomorrow and Thursday. Daytime highs Thursday and Friday in the low 20s. Nighttime lows Friday and Saturday in the single digits. The current time is 6:19. We've got more heading your way on 6 News this morning. We'll be right back.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra.
Current and former Black state lawmakers are now suing members of Michigan Citizens Redistricting Commission involving the newly drawn up voting district maps.
They say as it sits right now, the new legislative districts reduces the number of seats where African Americans account for a majority of the voting age population.
The previous voting maps had 15 black majority seats, 2 in the U.S. House, 2 in the state Senate, and 11 in the state House. Under the new maps, there are only 7 black majority seats, all in the state House. The new lawsuit alleges this is a violation of the U.S. Voting Rights Act, and the commission's lawyers disagree, saying no federal laws were violated. 6 News will keep you updated.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Today, Michigan State University's new COVID-19 policy involving all indoor events goes into effect.
This means everybody will be required to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours of any indoor campus event. Joining us now live in studio is 6 News reporter Michael Thomas.
He spoke with officials and has more on these new guidelines in tonight's show. Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. You know, the university put out these new guidelines over the weekend saying that it would apply to all events, including athletic, musical, art, and theater. And officials at the Wharton Center want to make sure that you're prepared if you've already purchased tickets for tonight's theatrical event, Cats, because they say that there will not be any turning back once you get to the door. Now, anyone ages 12 and up who plan on attending indoor events at MSU must show their proof of vaccination or negative COVID-19 test that was taken within 72 hours before the event. Now, officials say as of right now, the booster shot is not required, and to be considered vaccinated, you must have at least gotten 2 shots. Now, these guidelines will last until the end of spring, and guests without either will not be let in. Now, in addition, the university is also still requiring masks in all of their areas that are indoors, and they must be worn at all times. Now, tonight's show, Cats, is seen as one of the biggest theatrical shows in history and has been seen by more than 75 million people worldwide. Officials with the Wharton Center say they're grateful to remain open, and as the first department hosting an event with these new guidelines, they want to make sure that everything goes as smooth as possible.
I am advising people to arrive early because you know that you're going to have to show proof of vaccination. Make sure that you're prepared. So then after you go through our process, you can take a deep sigh of relief and know that, you know, you're going to enjoy a show at Wharton Center. You're going to be safe, secure, and your neighbors around you sitting next to you will be safe and secure.
Now, the first scheduled athletic event with this new policy in effect will actually be tomorrow at the men's basketball game against Nebraska. Now, to find more of this information on this policy, you can head to our website at WLNS.com. If you're live this morning in studio, Michael Thomas, 6 News.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra. We'll see you then.
Welcome back. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com.
So joining us now live in studio is 6 News digital reporter Autumn Pitcher with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Kira and Jorma. As doctors are urging people to get tested for COVID-19, they say an important factor not to overlook for those at-home tests is expiration dates. Experts say you may want to look closely at those tests that have been sitting around in your house. They say it doesn't hurt to check. Although some companies have said these tests will work beyond their expiration date, for accuracy purposes, doctors say it's best to test within the time frame on the box. Several East Lansing business owners that rely heavily on MSU students for sales told 6 News they are being impacted by school going virtual. The manager of Barrio, a taco restaurant, said 95% of their sales is students. Fewer MSU students means fewer customers and staff. The school announced classes would be online for the first 3 weeks of the semester. This is all due to the high number of COVID-19 cases, and MSU is monitoring numbers to determine future measures. Well, there is some good news for East Lansing that had several clicks on our website. East Lansing's Patriarch Park might have 10 new pickleball courts and 1 tennis court coming soon. The funds are going to come through a crowdfunding campaign. They are aiming to raise $50,000 to create the new recreation area. The goal is to reach this number by February 28th.
I need to learn pickleball. You were telling me your dad loves the game.
Exactly. Every Friday you'll catch Autumn parents, right?
My parents go every single Friday. They love the game. They're trying to keep active as they get older and everything. So they've been trying to pull me along with them to try it out one of these times. I still haven't.
Not a pickleball person?
I don't know. I just haven't tried it. Maybe I'll try it one of these days.
Yeah. Who's got the pickles?
Right. I know. Now I'm starving again. All right. We appreciate it, Adam.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.